Ayan, naka-live na naman ako. So, hindi ko na patatagalin. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back to my channel, and I hope that wherever you are right now, I hope that you're having a great Sunday. And dito sa Dubai, it's another sunny Sunday kasi hindi naman nakaulan dito. So, yeah, it's a sunny Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, anyway, I'm here again. I'm going live and actually gusto ko talaga mag-edit ng video. Gusto kong i-edit siya so that, the video will be more entertaining. So, anyway, hindi talaga dapat ako nagvo-vlogging kasi hindi dapat ako nagvo-vlog right now. Kasi it's October, sa October 2, meron akong deadline and I have to study this. Yon, neonatal resuscitation. So, hindi talaga ako dapat nagvo-vlog. I should really have started my day reading this, pero, ayun, na-incorporate ko na talaga yung vlogging sa buhay ko, so hindi ko na siya maaalis. So anyway, what is this NRP, Neonatal Resuscitation Program? Explain ko lang. Kung sa adult, di ba, meron ka nakita na nakahandusay dyan, pag nakita mo siya, you have to like really assess kung baka naman may cardiac arrest. Of course, you have to see kung merong kung if the scene is safe, kung safe ka rin ba talaga. But basically sa adult, it's more of like the heart merong problema sa heart. So, nag-cardiac arrest and then you have to check for the pulse, you have to check for the breathing, and kailangan mong you have to perform cardiopulmonary resuscitation, like literally ipapump mo yung heart para magkaroon siya ng blood supply sa brain and sa different parts of the body, and para bumalik yung pulso niya or bumalik yung malay niya. Well, at least yung pulso maibalik natin. So, ganun din sa bata, meron tayong tinatawag na NRP or neonatal resuscitation na tinutulungan mo siyang magkaroon ng normal transition sa outside world once nalabas mo sa baby, sa uterus, di ba? Kasi yung baby, like sa loob, um, nakadepend siya dun sa placenta. So, the placenta or yung nanggagaling dun sa dugo ng mother, kailangan yun oxygenated yun. Kailangan may oxygen. So, wala siyang iisipin, hindi gumagana yung lungs niya, ang baby nakalubog sa tubig pag nasa loob, when in utero. Na pag pinalabas na yung baby, nilabas na, and then you cut the cord, then doon na nagsastart yung change sa loob niya. Nangyayari niyan, there's a part of the heart that closes and there's a part of the heart as well that opens. And it allows, there's a connection between the lungs and the heart in such a way na paghinga ng baby, yung oxygen na makukuha niya dun sa air is dadaan dun sa lungs, and then magkakaroon ng gas exchange. And then when there's gas exchange, yung lungs na yon, yung blood na manggagaling dun, makukuha ng heart ng baby, and then yun na yung matatransfer niya dun sa different parts of the body. So yun yung transition. There's a transition. So pag sa adult, it's more of the cardiac case or more of the heart, and then pag sa baby naman, it's more of like the lungs. So ang concern natin is yung lungs, yung sa lungs ng baby. And ang nangyayari kasi niyan, if it's preterm or matagal na na-compromise yung baby sa loob ng tiyan na dapat matagal na siyang nailabas, hindi siya nailabas. So, kaya nagkakaproblema. Kaya paglabas ng baby, hindi siya active, nakaganyan lang siya, nakahandusay lang siya. And that's where we come in as healthcare providers, as nurses, or yung mga doctors. We have to really be fast and we really have to be highly skilled in helping the baby, have a normal transition um, into the outside world. So actually medyo disappointed ako in such a way na alam mo yon, dapat kasi before they're giving me like 2 to 3 weeks to prepare. And now they're giving me 1 week to prepare for this. So it has 7 chapters, and alam mo yon, ay 11 pala, 11 chapters. Ayun nga, 'di ba? I mean, I'm giving 1 week to study this, and before I'm parang allowed to have 2 to 3 weeks na study time. O 'di ba, mas mahaba yung time mo to prepare. But anyway, dahil ginawa nila ng 1 week, good luck sa akin talaga. Ayun nga. Yun nga, as nurses, we are required to be updated always with our skills. Like ako, 10 years na ako nandito sa industriya. Hindi ka industriya. No, I've been a nurse for I'm working as a nurse for 10 years now. So, 5 years sa Philippines, 5 years dito, and sa Philippines, sa OR ako, sa OB-GYN complex, sa Paanakan. Labor and delivery, cesarean, yan. Diyan kami. TABSO or tinatawag natin hysterectomy, yun. Doon ako sa loob ng OR, di ba? Yun ako yung minsan pag may surgeon, hindi pala minsan, pag may surgeon may instrument, so I have to give all the necessary instrument na kailangan niya. So yun yung trabaho namin sa OR, di ba? We have to prepare the patient for operation, kung ano man ang kailangan ng doktor, kailangan nandun prepared lagi lahat yon. And then, after that, 5 years na rin ako dito sa Dubai and I work as a maternity nurse. So, post-delivery, lahat ng mga nanganak, yun, kami mag-aalaga, kami ang mag-aalaga din sa baby, kailangan i-assist namin sa breastfeeding. Yun. And we're also required to have that skill nga, like yung neonatal resuscitation. Sorry sa construction sa labas, maingay. So, kailangan naming matutunan mag-alaga ng baby, not just when they're normal, but of course, when they're in compromise, kapag ka nag-asul na siya, cyanosis na tinatawag natin. So, we have to be updated. We have to be skilled, highly skilled, whether bago or lumang nurse. So, I have to learn a lot. As a nurse, marami akong dapat pang matutunan. Hindi porket 10 years or 15 years ka na nasa hospital doesn't mean that you're already skilled. You really have to keep updated. In fact, kahit nga yung mga seniors ko, kahit yung mga matagal na, kahit mga 30 plus years na nag-work sa hospital, you really have to keep updated. Kasi of course, there's always uh, there are always new equipment, there's always new researches, there are always new findings, and we have to, whatever it is that we know now can be actually obsolete 5 to 10 years from now. So kailangan namin talagang um, every year, or at least every 2 years, meron kaming lecture, meron kaming renewal ng mga skills na alam na namin. And I think that regardless kung anong field yan, kahit na you're in sales or marketing or sa finance, kahit saan pa yan, really have to keep updated. Kasi nowadays, di ba, our marketplace is already competitive and we are always in competition with one another. So, those who survive are those who really keep themselves updated sa mga bago, those who are highly trained. So, yon. And ganun din kami as nurses, kailangan naming baguhin. Like ito, 7th edition na siya. Yung dati naming inaral, 6th edition, 5th edition. So, nababago according to the latest research, sa mga latest findings. Nag-i-improve yon lahat. Yun nga, ang medyo matrabaho siya, madugo, but I have to study. So yun, meron nga tinatawag, sabi nga ni Brian Tracy, yung eat that frog. So pag tinagalog natin, kainin mo yung palaka. So ano yung literal ba? Hindi siya literal. Like, you have to eat that frog in such a way that a frog can be compared to a task o yung mga accomplishment na kailangan mong gawin na ayaw mo sa kanyang, ayaw mong gawin, pero kailangan mong gawin because once you're able to accomplish it, once you're able to do it, magkakaroon siya ng magandang bearing sa future. So, kailangan mo siyang gawin kahit na ayaw mo, kahit na nakakadiri, di ba? Parang ayaw mo siya kasi parang it's intimidating. Like, a frog is an ugly, hindi naman, cute kaya ang mga frog, pero it's like, yun nga, compared siya sa task na kailangan mo talagang gawin, na pag hindi mo siya ginawa, may consequence. So, that's it. You really have to eat that frog. And for today, ito yung aking frog. Kailangan ko siyang matutunan. Diba? Wait lang. Okay, sorry about that. Nagpa-deliver ako ng breakfast. Yun. Ano pa? So, asa na nga ba ako? Yun, yung eat that frog nga, di ba? So, hindi lang naman to dahil sa nagulo na. Yeah. So, anyway, it's not because na kailangan ko lang siyang ipasa, or it's not just because na kailangan ko lang talagang, alam mo yun, just to get over the test, but it's really a way for me to improve my skill as a nurse. Yun, kailangan ko talaga siyang matutunan. So, anyway, this is quite intimidating for me knowing October 2 mag-exam na ako, and before that I have to answer the electronic simulation. So, kailangan ko rin ipasa, meron pa akong test na kailangan ipasa bago ko gawin yun October 2. But, you have to be prepared. If something big is intimidating and it's coming your way, you have to really be prepared and for you to really be confident and for you not to be overwhelmed by by the deadline. So, you really have to give time. You really have to invest time, hours, and weeks actually to be prepared. And in that way, kailangan, sorry, ang gulo ng buhok ko. You really have to prioritize your task. So, may mga bagay na kailangan mo i-let go. And syempre, kapag ka-prepared ka, you'll have more confidence kapag dumating yung araw na yun. So, whatever it is, kahit na ano pang bagay yan, kahit hindi lang sa exam, especially sa students, di ba? If there is an exam that's coming up, you really have to be prepared para hindi ka natataranta, hindi ka na, alam mo, hindi ka nangangarag pag malapit na, baka naman mamaya yung project mo next day na pala hindi mo pa ginawa kasi nag-procrastinate ka. So, stop procrastinating. You really have to prioritize the most important tasks. And then, what else? Focus. Yeah. You should really be focused. Kasi, di ba, like, for example, yung magnifying glass, pag nilagay mo siya sa ilalim ng araw, and you focus it dun sa, may paper, magnifying glass, and then may sun's rays, mangyayari yan, you're going to burn the paper. So, meron kang output. But if you're not, like, pag nilalaro mo lang yung magnifying glass, wala nangyayari. But, if you focus it, you keep it steady, that's where you get the result. So, ganun din tayo sa kahit, I think that principle applies to anything if you really want to be successful in that certain endeavor na meron ka. Yun. Hindi talaga ako dapat nag-vlogging, pero yun nga, wala lang, I just feel like vlogging, ganyan. And yun nga, if you're a student, regardless if you're a student or if you're already an employee, yun nga lang yung take home ko, you shouldn't really stop updating yourself, and especially sa healthcare field, sa healthcare field, I know medyo nakaka-burnout minsan kasi not everyone appreciates what you do. You work hard and then extend ka pa minsan yung time mo, but I think that's the downside of being a nurse. That's the downside of being a healthcare provider. You don't get to be recognized all the time for the things that you do. So, I think that's the downside. Pero yung good side naman dyan is, you know very well that your job is never boring. So, hindi siya repetitive compared to other office jobs. So, hindi ko sinasabi mas okay kami, but, we envy those girls na nasa office din, di ba, yung naka-heels, ganyan, naka-corporate, but, medyo yung iba repetitive yung work nila, and yung iba naman, I don't know, ano ba sinasabi ko? Basta, ang sinasabi ko lang is you have to, like, if you're staying in that current job that you have, you just have to simply do the best that you can. And there was a time na talaga parang parang tinatamad na ako maging nurse, ganyan. So, I'm trying to, like, escape it. Pero, I think that is a shortcut to, a shortcut to failure. So, I think that whatever it is that's given to you, you have to see it as an opportunity for you to grow. You might not always like, you might not like it, parang ganun, but once you really give yourself into it, ma-accomplish mo, and then eventually ma-appreciate mo na siya. And yun nga, and I think as a healthcare field, kung salary lang ang pag-uusapan natin is, may salary here in the, napunta sa salary. So anyway, ang sasabi ko lang is kapag nurse ka sa abroad talaga, mas malaki talaga yung advantage kaysa sa Pinas. Hindi ko sinasabing mas magagaling kaming nurses abroad. Ang sinasabi ko lang is, of course, we are paid higher when we're working abroad compared sa Philippines. But, the downside of that is hindi namin kasama yung family namin. And, I wanted to go home minsan na parang nababurn out na ako. But, ang sa akin lang is, if you're given an opportunity to make yourself better professionally sa trabaho mo, then you have to grab the chance and do the best that you can para mas matuto ka. So, by the time na umuwi ka, by the time na tumanda ka, by the time na makasama mo ulit yung family mo, and then, alam mo yon, you're highly skilled, mas may alam ka na, mas hindi ka na madrama, kasi nga, mas mataba na yung utak mo, parang gano'n. So, Yun, ito nga, neonatal resuscitation, kailangan ko aralin. Good luck naman sa akin, di ba? October 2. Tama ba naman tong mga katrabaho ko? Binigyan ako ng work na binigyan ako ng task na 1 week aralin. So, di ba? Parang, I could have given me more time to prepare. But, anyway, magsusunog na ako ng kilay. I have to stop this video. Pero, hindi pa rin ako tumitigil mag-stop ng video. By the way, kanina nagpa-deliver ako ng McDonald's. Kaya medyo umalis ako dito sa video. But, yun nga. Gusto ko sabihin, nagla-live ako, istorbo. So, yun. Yun lang. Siguro mag-vlog ako after October 2. Kailangan ko lang talaga tapusin to. Kasi ang pangit nito, kailangan ko aralin, tapos sagutin ko pa siya online, kailangan ko siya mapasa, tapos kailangan ko i-print ko yung certificate, and then eventually, yung pinaka-workshop, gagawin namin yung talagang actual, kung mag-actual demonstration na pag may baby na lumabas, tapos nag-blue, anong gagawin mo, pag maraming secretions, ganyan, pag nakain na niya yung poops niya, yung gano'n, anong gagawin namin? As nurses, you have to really be fast, you really have to know exactly what we need to do. So, hindi naman pwedeng ang nurses kasi hindi pwedeng puro daldal lang, hindi pwedeng puro lecture lang, hindi pwedeng puro knowledge lang. So, that's the challenge sa aking trabaho as nurse. I really have to improve my skills, and doesn't mean that I'm working for almost 10, yeah, I'm working 10 years na. Yeah, just because I'm working as a nurse for 10 years na, it doesn't mean na magaling na ako. So, there's no such thing as magaling na nurse. The only thing that makes you stand out as a nurse is pagka magaling ka sa time management. So, yun. Yun yung challenge sa akin kasi dati talaga medyo kalat ako magtrabaho. Hindi ko alam kung ano yung prioritize ko. But here, my current job really has taught me to, manage my time really well. So, yun. I shouldn't really be vlogging right now. Pero sandali lang naman eh. Hello, I have like more than 12 hours to study. So, I think that's ample time for me to prepare, di ba? So, yun. Ang dami kong daldal. Ang dami ko sinasabi. But, ito talaga yung skill na parang feeling ko kapag magaling na ako. Parang gusto ko rin siya ituro. Ganon. So, yun. I hope that you like the video. So, yun nga, yung mga take home ko is that if there's something big that's coming up, if there's a task that you need to accomplish, if there is something big that's coming your way, project, dapat kailangan mo siyang gawin as much as early as possible. Be prepared so hindi ka ma-intimidate, and you really have to prioritize. So, ang take home ko dyan is eat that frog. Like, yung frog nga, yung task. You have to do the most, it's like the task that you hate, but you really have to do. So, yun. Speaking of books, malapit na rin ako magtapos. Yeah. Speaking of books, don't forget to buy my book at National Bookstore. And yun, I think this is the right time para mag-thank you ako kay Vladimir Marak. Vladimir Marak, mayroon din siyang YouTube channel. I-check niyo siya. He's from Tuguegarao and he bought my book. And sobrang nagpapasalamat talaga ako, na-appreciate ko. And meron din siyang book review. And sobrang sobrang nakaka-inspire yung batang yon. Ayun, sana Vlad, mapanood mo tong video na to. And yun nga, I really appreciate that you bought my book and nagustuhan mo yung content. And don't stop uploading videos like that. Kasi habang bata ka pa, you really have to keep motivating yourself. Like ako, sana I should have started vlogging nung bata ako. But I can see your potential as a vlogger. And yun, kung nag-aaral ka pa, you should really study hard. And second na lang yung vlogging. And then eventually, kapag ka nagtsaga ka, if you read more books, you'll be more motivated to achieve higher. So that's it. But ganito yung boses ko. So, don't forget to buy this book, Smile Across the Mayas. It's my book I dedicate for OFWs. I'm selling it at National Bookstore in Metro Manila. So yun. That's it. Patapos na ako. Don't forget naman to subscribe to my channel and to click the like button later on kapag click mo siya kung nagustuhan mo yung video, and I hope na may value naman tong sinabi ko. And also, you can click the bell button to be more updated with the futures that click the bell button to be updated with the future videos that I will be uploading. So that's it, everyone. Happy Sunday. Sunday ba ngayon talaga? Yeah, it's a Sunday. So dito sa Dubai, it's the first, kumbaga dito sa Dubai ang Sunday is yung Monday. Yung Monday sa Pinas, ito yung Sunday dito yung start ng office, ito yung start ng week. So yun. Take care, everyone. God bless, and I hope na more opportunities will come your way. And yun, paano muna ako, mag-aaral muna ako. Kakain pala muna ako. I'll be having my breakfast para naman may laman ang isip ko and ready ako para magsunog ng kilay later on. So, wish me luck. Ayan. Take care everyone. God bless. Bye.